Let's start with just overall big picture. Mets won 3 out of 4. Have to at least, I know it's against bad teams. I know they haven't looked great, but still winning is better than losing for this club.
Yeah, I mean, I feel better about them, Sal, but I'm with you on this. I mean, there's a long way to go. I mean, to me, right now, they're a bad team until proven otherwise, and they've got to win a lot more to get on that the good side of that. To me, they've played poorly, and they played better recently, but this year has been a bad year so far. Their record is bad. It's not the worst in the majors anymore, Harp, so that's a good thing. But it's still right down there, and they need to generate more offense, and they've got to get there. So how about a little bit more of that?
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, one thing you left out, I thought Peterson's game was pretty important. For whatever reason, he pitches better out of the bullpen than does as a starter, but he had the ball down finally. He's going to still be an effective pitcher. They have a chance to still have a pretty good rotation here. You can't trade Vientos now. You're not going to get much for him. You got to hope that he can finally figure something. He says he's found something. We'll see. And I love Benge. Benge, he talks about playing freely. He's a natural player. He's a natural hitter. He's starting to kind of turn it on. He's going to be here for a long time.
Jose, let's focus on Benge, doing it with the glove, not taking himself too seriously, even during a misplay.
Yeah, like that.
Starting to feel himself a little bit, hit a monstrous home run. What are you seeing from Carson Benge?
As a young player, when you make a ball glove from spin training, it's going to be a lot of pressure on you because, it's happened to me before. You always think if I gotta bad 2 weeks, they're gonna send me down to the minor league. But the good stuff I see about this kid, he knows that he's gonna be playing every day, and we see how better he been lately. I think he's gonna continue to get better because the talent for him is the limit, and it's good to see him coming along.
And you think now, once you relax and start to have some success, instead of that pressure, there's still pressure, of course, but now that he's having some success, you think that could just snowball here?
Now he understands that he belongs in the major league.
He believes it now.
Oh, yeah, he believes it. And we see it. He's showing it right now, so that's really good to see.
Yeah, and guys, to his credit, he did not falter defensively or on the base paths when he wasn't hitting. I mean, he went a long time without hitting where, if the Mets were a contending team at the time, they may have had to look at maybe doing something there and taking some playing time away from him. But he was in a position where he could play and try to get through it offensively. But the defense never suffered. The base running, he's still a threat. He's got wheels, and it speaks well of sort of his belly and his guts that he didn't let any of the struggles offensively tank the rest of his game.
And you mentioned it, Sal. He brought it up. Gelb's trying to compliment him on the catch, and he brought it up. He says, well, I canceled out by I ate grass on the other one. But, hey, one thing you didn't mention over the weekend, there were still some weird things going on with this team. Guys don't know how many outs there are. The whole infield didn't know how many outs. They're not challenging plays they should be challenging. There's some things they got to clean up if they're going to have a chance to climb out of this hole. I mean, they should have swept the Angels. The Angels are playing terrible baseball. They let a game totally get away from them. But a lot of weird things going on, and some of it does reflect on Mendoza.
I was trying to be positive because I don't want Jose to yell at me here.
They win the series, though. That's that's good.
Okay.
That's good.
No, but I will say to your point about the challenges, the one Friday night with the tagging the runner, that's on the replay guy, Harrison, whatever his name is. What's his name? Harrison. Harrison. There you go. Harrison. That's on him. The next day, where the whole bench is on the top step.
You got to challenge that.
You've got to challenge it. So as much as I'm a believer in Mendy, I don't care what the replay guy's doing. You see it. The whole dugout's doing it. You just got ripped for the night before. You're right on that one. You've got to be able to challenge that. But
the whole dugout's going.
Yeah, he was bobbling the ball there. But overall,
6, 7,
Jose, trying to dig out of a hole here, winning 3 out of 4. I don't care who it's against. Do you think that maybe they could start to have some confidence and put that losing streak and all the negativity behind them?
Well, it's no doubt. The main thing right now, they need to focus. Try to get to 500. I know it's not going to be easy, and they need to erase the month of April. They know that wasn't too good that month. So erase that. Now you start to play better. I know you guys say, they play the Angels and the Colorado Rockies, but they need to win ball games.
They swept them last time.
I mean, how hard is it when you had this kind of month? How hard is it to just focus on one game at a time and not think this is what we got to do to get back into it?
No, they need to focus one game at a time.
Yeah, but is that hard to do when you're in this kind of a hole?
Well, right now they win 3 out of 4.
Yeah.
You know, so they see the vision a little bit better now, and hopefully they can continue to play like that.
It's just so fragile, though, because you know that if you lose one and it's, uh-oh, here we go again. You got to keep that momentum going. And much like you talk about with Benge, like maybe now he starts to believe it. I wonder at what point will they start to believe that, you know what, maybe we can win some games. Forget about the injuries or whoever's here, who isn't here. Maybe they could start to believe that they could.
One thing that I like, the GM coming out and say, Mendy is our manager.
Yeah.
So I don't want that negativity around the ball club, because it's tough to go to the ballpark every day and you don't know if they're gonna fire the manager or not. You know, that was good that they say, oh, this is gonna be the guy and nobody gonna get fired here. Let's go and get it.